Yep.
Word. We caught it at the beginning. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had so much success with the international chips, and also almost perfect. Just got a bunch of new international chips in, so we're gonna try these ones. And this is how we open them. Okay, so yeah, Daniel Tosh. I just about Daniel Tosh.
You got any scissors, dude? Because I can't open these. Daniel Tosh?
Yeah.
Tosh.0, he made a sweet rape joke. Other than that, I don't really know.
No, he got canceled. Yeah, he should have been in our canceled list. Was he? No, he wasn't.
No.
He was on our canceled list. He should have been. But yeah, he got canceled for that's pretty funny. Right?
Yeah, he's telling a rape joke, and then the girl in the crowd is like, "Rape's not funny." He's like, "Wouldn't it be funny if she got raped right now?"
No, after he stormed out, he's like, "Wouldn't it be funny if she was doing that?" But either way, I think he's funny. I like the way that he does stuff. I like the way that he does stuff, and I like the way that he hates celebrities. Like, he has his own podcast now, but he doesn't want to talk about celebrities. He just talks to his dog groomer and shit. But
No, I did see that episode where he's just talking to his dog groomer.
You have a lot of good stuff. Like,
yo, I'm trying these right now. I'm just gonna say straight up, it says shrimp or whatever the fuck it is. Tastes good though. They're like bugles.
Oh,
I want to put them on my fingers. But I want.
Maybe there's sour cream on you, or something. I'd use a Google Translate at my phone, so it live translates from the camera. And as I'm shopping, I had to film them.
That's what the chips look like, though.
Talking about so these ones now. No, I'll try these ones here.
Those aren't bad though.
But listen, Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
He has. He's hosting a show. All of the best people from reality TV shows all come to one. And it's called The GOAT. And Daniel Tosh is hosting it. And I'm like, that's so weird. Is he selling out? But no, the whole time he's letting you know, I just need to pay for a second house. Yeah, you got a big bunch of money coming out, so I have to just do some sort of project, and this is it. And he's just like, this is pathetic. This is the whole time he's just making fun of the whole fucking thing. And I'm like, that's amazing that he sold out without selling out. I think he's so funny.
Those are the best sellout stories.
I think he's talented, and he's true to himself. I love anybody that's true to himself. I mean, he hates celebrities, even though he's technically a celebrity.
I don't know what this is called. Ching Chong Bing Bong. We're gonna try this one.
Wow, we have to censor that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, but
if you
I thought it was so funny. I love his old show. I have it downloaded on my computer, so whenever I'm out of power or something, I just go through old Daniel Tosh episodes.
You see what these chips look like, though?
Oh, turtle chips. Yeah, they're like layers.
They look like little garbage piles.
And bugles, they look like little witches noses.
Bro. Oh my god. That tastes like bad, raunchy vagina. I don't know how else to explain it.
I don't know, I'm sorry. But you know what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Okay, so, Daniel Tosh. Awesome. Yo, do you know what else? Joe Rogan. He had a new special out.
Oh, did you finally watch it?
No, I just keep watching these hate videos.
Really?
Yo, did you watch the video I sent you? It's so accurate,
Obviously,
dude.
he didn't.
It's so accurate, dude.
It wasn't bad, though. You gotta appreciate...
Bro, he recycled a joke from his 2009 special.
Yeah, I didn't know he recycled any of his jokes. They were all the first time I heard any of them.
I give him props because it was live on Netflix.
No.
Yo, Tim Dillon has a show that's going to be put on Netflix. It's going to be like a talk show style, political talk show. I'm excited. But also I heard Kill Tony is going to be.
Wait, we did spicy prairie fish. They got new ones.
We've ate that already. I don't know what this is. We're trying this. We're just trying them.
Oh, you know what? No. They're supposed to be open the traditional Asian way. I forgot. So sorry. What
the traditional Asian way.
Sorry,
These are all right. Everything's fishy. Everything Asian is fishy.
Everything is fishy. Everything is fishy.
These aren't bad.
Listen, I dance at work. Like while I'm working, I just kind of dance to the music and shit. People either A, think I'm insane.
Of
or
course.
like this one time I had this black lady. It was the biggest sign of approval.
Wait, what color was their skin?
This happy black lady came around the corner and she saw me just kind of like grooving out while I was stocking shelves. And she was literally like, and I was like, oh
bro,
my
she
God.
hit you with the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh my God. And I looked at her and I was like, yeah. And she's
yeah.
like, you're just loving it, aren't you? And I'm like, living the dream. And like,
Yo, I'm opening these ones. This is spicy beef. These are the ones I've been excited for.
you tried these in the last video. They probably go on the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So if you're staying up to date, you can put it on the bottom of the list. You're keeping track at home.
Fire.
What else is there? Oh, Ganja White Knight. Have you ever heard of him?
Nope.
Shit, listen to a show on YouTube. I just came across it one day.
Ew.
Well, I had a towel. But, yeah, his music videos. This guy, my name is Obi. Animates them, and they're so fucking good. It's building, like, this whole world. It's EDM music, but it's so cool. The videos are so amazing. So yeah, I hit him up and I was like, "Hey man, your shit's so cool. We should like collab sometime or some shit." Yeah. So anyways, I got a restraining order.
So you're gonna fuck him or what?
No, he's pretty good. You should check him out. Yeah, Ganja White Knight, but Knight doesn't have a K like you'd expect.
Ganja, that's weed. White Knight, that's racist. So he's a racist pothead.
You're right.
And you want to work with him, dude? What's it say about you?
No, but his shit was really good. He's got some good characters. He's got world building. He collabs with people and then introduces them as characters. And yeah, it's really cool.
It's just kind of
Really
weird
cool
though. Like,
visually.
why? Like, how does that any of that matter? After like explaining what his name means, like just name right off the bat, you're like, oh, I can't condone in either being racist or what was the first part I had? Oh, the pothead. But if you got beyond that, I mean, it just means you're not a judgmental guy, I guess.
Nice
You're
preach.
open-minded.
Much appreciate.
I should probably be more open-minded and stuff, too.
I think everybody should be more open-minded.
I'm trying to be open-minded. Look,
Man,
I'm
everybody's so close-minded. That's what it is. And there's so many little pockets, and if you're not exactly in my pocket, then you're an enemy. And then
look,
everybody
I'm being
fucking
pretty
fights.
open-minded. I've been eating these ching chong chips.
They're actually 50% less salt, and they're spiced braised beef flavor. These ones say on top.
Those are so good, dude.
So good.
Yo, look at all these crumbs and everything.
So I've always considered myself a smart guy, semi-athletic. Like I was
Smart guy.
Do. Anyone remember that? Disney? Might be on Disney Plus now.
That's a Raven.
Yeah, they did an episode. Do you remember my favorite episode? Where the
Crossover.
guy's like, he's like, I want a video game. Oh, we can get it online really cheap. We have to meet this guy at a restaurant. And they meet the guy at the restaurant, and he's like, hey, in my basement, I got a cool surfer game I'm building. And they're like, okay.
Take your clothes off because we're getting in the surf mode.
You remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was just standing in there in my boxers and.
Oh, was that a memory? I thought that was an episode. Anyway.
Oh shit! No, yeah.
But yeah, what was I talking about?
I don't know. Let's keep it rolling though. There's people watching. I think.
Skateboarding and diving.
Cool.
That's what I have written next. Listen, I'm a smart guy. That's what I was kind of leading on. Pretty smart guy. But, yeah, skateboarding, theoretically, like my brain, all the math adds up.
Watch it. Watch it.
I see the stuff add up and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can do a trick, but it's just something that is beyond me. Much like diving. I've learned how to dive, but before I learned how to dive, it was just like, theoretically, I knew exactly where to jump, how to jump, where to put my body. I knew where the weight needed to go. Like, I'm a smart person. But then as I did it, I was just like,
Hey, smart person. Answer me this question. Where did you learn how to dive?
at the YMCA? Why? Why does that matter?
You just learned how to dive at the YMCA.
I learned how to dive at the same time as taught your son how to dive.
Touche.
Carson.
and he can't.
Yeah, because I'm like,
he can't dive.
he's like, I
worth
can't
shit.
dive. So I'm like, listen, man. I was like, I don't know how to dive either. I'll learn how to dive if you learn how to dive. I mean, dive together. I don't know if he got it. Clearly he didn't, but
No,
I figured it out.
no. Carson drowned it in 2017.
That's true? Oh, this one's the 50% sodium. So if you're keeping track, that's the 50% sodium.
We're not keeping track of anything. That's what's going on in this video. We're not keeping track of anything.
You haven't been keeping track?
Fish. No, I've been keeping track of what
Well, that's wasabi.
bags of chips.
That's wasabi. 50. Write it on your piece of paper. That's wasabi. 50% less salt.
No, this is seaweed, and that sucks. Spicy beef.
Spicy braised. I don't know about you guys.
My floor is covered in chips.
Oh wow! I did not look down. Yeah, these marble things there. That's it. Anyways, I've been reading this book called The King in Yellow. It's about a play where if you read even the first line of the second act, and you are driven insane. It's written by Robert Chambers, the guy who inspired Lovecraft, and it was pretty dank, pretty good. If we're talking about, like, we just met up last freaking Wednesday, like, what have I done between there and then? I started reading that book. That's what it is. What about you? What have you done?
I've been doing
I wrote
shit.
a list of stuff to fucking...
Bro, I've been doing shit.
Like what? Name one.
I've been like doing lots of shit.
Name one.
I did the dishes. I got new sponges.
This one's the winner.
Dude, I was still
Sorry, you
eating
got new
them, bro.
sponges?
They're so good.
You got new sponges?
Yeah, I got new sponges. My son
Honestly-
keeps throwing them out, but
As adults, that's the issue that you run into. He keeps throwing them out.
I got no,
I would
and
flip
my
out.
brother keeps throwing the chips off the fucking table that I'm eating. But
Vouch.
yeah,
This is how we get ants.
my main issues are people in my life just throwing shit.
On the floor, like
Yeah,
it's not
that
food.
I'm using. No, things have been good. I've been listening to a lot of rappers lately. I have a whole list of like local-ish rappers that I'm gonna start reviewing shit on. Philly Regs put out an album that makes me cry whenever I listen to it, but I'm trying to get through it.
You were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that one song. Just like, bro, his delivery, the way they writes it, so fire.
Penelope, you were telling me about that.
Yes.
I wrote that down on my hand because I wanted to remember it later.
No, yeah, the album is called Penelope, and bro, it's hard. It's a hard set. It's a hard set. I put it on in my truck. I got through like 3 songs, started crying. I was like, you know what? At another time, I'll get through this.
Yeah.
Then I put it on in my headphones at home.
That's the good shit, though, man.
Yeah, listened to it. Got through about 4 or 5. I got through the whole album that time, but still, it just put me in a place like mentally where I'm just like sad and I'm like, you know what, this is so good because everything
you're
he's
looking
saying,
for,
I'm like,
man, yeah.
ooh,
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's
the
good-
same way.
yeah.
Even with movies or any type of art, I feel like everything is just kind of like clutter and filler. But then the shit that really makes you fucking feel, that's the stuff that you're looking for.
But which is funny because like I personally I avoid that. I don't listen to any country music because it gets like sad. It makes me feel shit.
It doesn't make me sad just because it's just like, oh, I'm sad because my truck and my dog died.
No, but some of them are like, I thought you loved me, but you left me for that guy. And I totally get he's got muscles on his thighs. And he's way better than me as a man. He makes my money and his truck's even bigger. But go figure. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
Exactly.
that's true.
Any
His truck's
producers out
way
there,
bigger.
dude, somebody set that to a beat. That would be so good, man. That was sick. That was soulful.
I was just freestyle,
You
bro.
been holding that in? You just been holding that in?
I've been working on it, bro. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me write that down.
Dang it. You shouldn't do that.
I have been working on music and trying to write and stuff.
That's good, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
so-
I think that's where your passions really lay. You kind of try to be like, I gotta grow up, whatever, music, whatever. But then you're like,
Boom, chicka, boom. Boom,
yeah,
chicka, boom.
boom, chicka, boom.
No, so this is what it is. I already have a hard time writing music, everyone who knows me knows. Sometimes it takes me up to a month to write one song, and people are like, "That's crazy," because I've written a whole album in 1 month.
People have different techniques, though. People have different ways.
But dude,
it's
it
art.
sucks.
Art is a translation of your inner self, and people need to figure out how to translate it.
But, like,
and once they do, you still need to perfect it. And
bro, there's this guy that I know named Mo Dirt.
And what's not.
Named Mo Dirt, like Joe Dirt, except for just a little bit Mo. So he just like got off this tour, doing all this shit. He's got a daughter, all this shit. He fucking gets back and he's like, "Yo, bro, a bunch of merch for sale. Sick." And then he goes like, "Yo, I just recorded a fucking song to this random beat." So like he wrote and recorded a song in like a day.
Mustard on that beat, did he?
How? But yeah, so I'm like, yo, that's crazy how like an artist can just be like, okay, now I'm off tour and everything. Now I'm just gonna sit and I just wrote a song to this thing. It's like it takes me so long, but not only does it take me a long time, like up to a month to write a song, but particularly now, I feel like I have like this writer's block that I've never really had before. I've never really had it, but like everything I write either is not good enough, or it doesn't portray like the real way I'm feeling, or it's too juvenile, or it's too like I feel like I'm being too critical of myself. I feel like I almost need to just like write and get it out there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, quantity over quality. That's really what it is. Artistic integrity versus like, consistency, basically. But man, I think you're doing fucking great so far. I think you can figure it out. I think you're good at managing.
Yeah, my last song came out last year. Yeah, I'm doing great.
When did that song come out?
Oh, that's one of my favorite songs. No, I recorded that on a phone.
I love doing that video. The underground video, if you haven't seen it, I think it's on Ghost Phones.
Came a long way from the basement. That's underground.
Really cool.
I'm out here trying to make it. I'm still underground. Feels like I'm 6 feet underground.
Yeah,
Would they remember me when I'm underground? Yeah, you tried to interrupt me each line, but I still got him out. No, it's all good.
But they can watch the video.
Yeah, you're trying to save me from the cringe. No, I was trying to bring them into the video. They're like, "Ooh, that sounds good." I didn't want you to do the whole thing. Yeah, the whole song.
Okay. But
one line. I could get through one line.
Remember, we were going to talk about doing a video because I just came out with a music video, "Hate, Pain, and Sorrow" by Plague Beach, featuring Darcy and
shout out the boys.
Jaw Red from Head PE.
Wait, Jaw from Head PE?
Yeah.
Jaw Red was in that?
Yeah, dude. He was in it.
Bro, you guys got to check that out. I didn't realize how
popular it was until I started talking to my friends about it, and they were like, "Excellent song?" Like double take, like double take.
Humana humana?
Humana humnas.
I heard like 4 humana humnas.
Getting the full humana humnas.
Yo, did you end up?
But yeah, so we're talking about going through like a tier list or a ranking video or something, some sort of opportunity for us to self-promote our music videos.
Shamelessly.
Altogether we've got probably.
I have 100 music videos. Hell yeah, I have 100
music videos.
No, real music videos.
Production music videos.
10 at least.
10? Yeah, I've got like 10 at least. I'm sure we can get 20. But yeah, something like that might be cool. Let us know. Yeah, comment below if you.
The last podcast.
This time we just kind of I found some international chips, and we did a.
No,
really
the last podcast
really
you said Cap and Kira, Smooth Cats. You're like, I gotta check out that video, see where the views are at. Did you end up doing that?
I literally didn't. I can do it right now if you
do it right now, motherfucker.
Cap and Kira?
Yeah, he's the captain. So, guys, while he's looking for that, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to review a couple albums. I'm going to review some rap songs. I'm going to do a big, long video where I'm reviewing, like, multiple songs and multiple people. I'm going to do some fucking reviews. We're going to get it out here. I work 50 hours a week, have a 6-year-old on the weekends, have a 16-year-old full-time. I don't really have... Like, today's Sunday, so we have, like, a 3-hour slot where we can kind of get this done. But,
1 year ago... 172 views.
Cap and Kira, what's going on, dude?
I don't even know 72 people.
Come on, man. 172 views?
Yeah. We give it a little sneak peek before I break the shit.
My brother animated
Garfield. Look, Garfield's in it. Anyways, check it out on YouTube. That was a free little sample.
I'm actually kind of disappointed. I figured like 600 to 1,000.
I was hoping. I literally do not look at the views of the videos.
Well, the views don't really have
go to Ghost Phones if you want.
Bring
on the views if you want. Check them out if you want. Tell me what you think
Yeah.
about them if you want. We're not your supervisor, so don't do it if you don't want to.
But I'm your supervisor, and I definitely suggest you do it for sure.
I still have more on this list, and it looks like we've still got a lot of time left. Child
I don't have a list. I kind of think it's no fair that you have a list.
Child
And I don't
molester
know.
shows. Well, I'm smart.
Oh my god.
This is what it is. Yeah, Chris Hansen and all that. Remember that back in the day? People were obsessed with that. Reality heads were obsessed with that. And then it kind of fell out when that one guy committed suicide on camera. So
Womp womp.
did you just womp suicide on camera?
Yeah. It's a womp womp.
but
If
then-
any situation is a womp womp, suicide on camera, that's a womp
By a
womp.
pedophile?
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's evolved to, people on YouTube literally, finding these predators and then being like,
Are we talking about
making them
people on
order food,
YouTube?
making
Or are
them
we
order
talking
food
about...
and then forcing them to eat it and then like shaving their heads and being like, hey, the cops are outside. We'll do a game show. If you win the game show, we'll tell the cops to leave and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like there's that one demographic that you're free range. You can do whatever you want to.
So, are we talking about people on YouTube? Or are we talking about Vitaly? The one dude on YouTube.
No, there is other people.
doing all that.
There is other
Bro, he brought Akon. And Akon sung, "Locked up, they won't let you out." Holding the fucking pedophile, singing, "Locked up, they won't let." Bro, I swear to God, they brought Akon, bro.
They call Akon Acorn.
Yeah, so, no, it's Vitaly who's taking it to this next level.
Vitaly is
doing
one
live
of,
stream.
one of the big ones, for sure. But I just thought it was funny how it's evolved to that, and just how it's interesting how there's still one little pocket demographic
Because nobody-
that is free range. Like, if you can do whatever you want to them, even film it. And they're
Pedophile,
just like,
yeah.
Damn, dude.
Nobody gives a fuck about a pedophile. So you can like beat him up, shave his head, humiliate him, and if there's a comment going, "Guys, that's too far," blah blah blah, everyone will just shit on you and be like,
What are
"No,
you
it's not."
talking about?
So it is kind of weird that we're in this era where like it's
Or if you saw a video
legal.
like that, this terrible video of somebody being beaten and shaved and like hurt and stuff like that, and someone's like, "That's crazy," but they're like, "Oh, he's a pedophile." It's like, "Oh, all right, swipe."
Yeah, but that's why those channels are thriving.
Thriving. I thought it was interesting.
What else you got on
have
that
a
little
list, dude?
list?
You should have brought a list.
No, I was thinking about making a list, but I
Mom
don't.
told you to bring a list.
I know, but like I don't.
If you had a time machine, you could go back in time to change any one thing to somehow, because you don't know how it's going to affect the present. But you
Yes,
gotta
I
affect
know
the
how
present
it's gonna-
in a positive way. If you go in the past and do anything in the past,
Oh my God.
what would you do to affect the present in a positive way?
What kind of question
to try
is
to
this?
affect the present
Sure.
in a positive way.
Okay, number one, what kind of question is this? There's only one answer that we're even allowed to give.
That's dumb.
Because if your answer isn't changing racism, then
Changing racism. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
yeah, if you could change one thing from the past, slavery. What other
What do
answer
mean
could you
change
have?
Slavery. Like in the past, what would you do?
No slavery.
Actually, don't do this, guys.
Yeah. If
There's
you
lots of
said
people who
you
said
said
that.
if you could go to no,
Yeah, there's lots of people who said that. Lots
Yeah.
of people who said that, and they were out of.
but you didn't say if you could go to the past and say a statement. You said if you could go to the past and change one thing of the past.
Okay, but how would you go about doing that? Like, what would
No,
you
but that's not part of the question. Is how you go about doing
I
that.
know, but that was kind of the thing. Like, what if you had to go back in time to change one event? What would you do to change the present into a good place?
Kill Lincoln.
Like more details than just kill Lincoln. Like, what would you do?
Well, if you understood what I said, kill Lincoln actually would mean that slavery would not be abolished. So
Exactly.
it was kind of the
Also,
joke.
kill John Wilkes Booth.
Kill.
That'd be
I would
good.
just I don't know, kill all the blacks, and then there
I
wouldn't be
think-
any slavery.
I think that defeats the purpose. You are right. You're not wrong.
That there would, I don't think there'd be any slavery if we
But
did
yeah,
that.
like how would if you went back in time to stop slavery, how could you do that?
Oh, just keep any other like race in like their own country that they were born in.
That's
No, that's so racist.
I know.
No, that's so
No,
racist.
we'll just have it's easy. We'll just have
Okay, so if you the question
I don't
should
think
be,
there'd be really
if
any
you
way.
had a time machine,
I think-
how do you change slavery?
I think ignorance and bigotry.
I thought you were gonna say Iggy Azalea.
No, ignorance and bigotry, I think, are just a part of human nature, and it's just something that we kind of have to get used to. The fact that half of us are just going to be masturbating in bushes without us.
You can't say
realizing.
that, dude. You
know
can't
what I
just say racism is something we have to get used to.
No, I think there's always going to be somebody. Like, that's what it is. Even if you abolish racism, there will always be one pocket little secret group where they're like, we should be allowed to be racist. I like to say it.
And like, even if everybody was equal, there'll be, you know, maybe like, oh, these people are beneath us. If it's not the blacks, it's the fucking
and like shit like that about the tedious little things that don't mean anything. I think this is part of human nature, and we all have to get over that part of human nature. Kind of use our own will to kind of learn what it is to be a human. We haven't even figured out human rights yet. Does it not blow anyone's minds? We have not figured out.
We had it figured out in the 50s.
Oh, when they were going like this the whole time?
Yeah.
The whole century,
they were putting fucking flowers and AKs in the barrel of AKs.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I like take back the things I just said, or are we still recording?
Anyways, yeah, man.
I was trying to be funny.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, that's why I'm apologizing.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for watching.
No. Back to the time machine thing. Oh, okay. Back to the time machine thing.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna end it.
Okay, what is your answer? If you could change one thing and you could go on a time machine, what would you change?
Bounce it right back at me.
Don't say your diaper.
No, yeah, go back in time and change one thing to better benefit my life and the here and present.
Right.
Dan, Daniel, that's a good idea. I would think I would love to go back into the past, remain in the past, dress as a water serpent, and like convince people that the world is actually flat, to keep them all contained into one space, so that by now, like, we haven't expanded over like one continent. I want everyone to be afraid to expand.
How would that help you?
So big.
How would that help us?
I think that's a good thing if we only took up like.
If there was 7 billion people on just a small continent.
There wouldn't be 7 billion anymore. There would only be like 20% of the earth covered in people. And
why? Why would there be less people?
So that there would be more of the.
Not so that there would be more. No, how do you effectively stop?
True say.
People from happening.
True say. Genghis Khan.
He raped a lot.
A lot, yeah. If everybody puts their ancestry in, you'll find that like everybody's like at least 1% Mongolian.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's weird.
Genghis Khan raped everybody.
Single man went everywhere and did everyone and had every kid of every color, race, and creed.
Lots of rape was had.
This day them.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so maybe Genghis Khan. I think that would be.
If I had a time machine, I could just like control just my life. I would not have started smoking or not dropped out of high school.
Oh, true say.
Like personally, those are two main things that I would have changed in my life. Like if you go in the past and talk to your past self.
Yeah, I always think about that. There's a day in my life where I saw a guy that looked like me, and I was like, "What if that was me from the future?"
No, that dude looks like a pedophile.
Ever since then, I've put myself in the shoes of the man from the future. And been like, if that's me today that was seeing me back then, what would I be saying and shit like that, you know? I just think it's a fun way to do it.
Sounds fun.
Fuck, dude, I'm an animator, man. I animate and I pay my bills with the money that I make doing it.
That's pretty cool.
That's all that there is to it.
That's living the dream, bro.
That's all I've ever wanted, dude.
You're living the dream right now.
Living the dream right now. I have Monopoly. I've got these.
Oh, I thought you were saying like you have a monopoly on the animation industry.
No, I've got.
You're like, well, I have a monopoly.
I have the game Monopoly.
Like I have
these chips. What else can anybody ask for? That's what I'm asking for.
This is the spicy beef. These are the only ones worth going back to. Well, the other ones are all over my floor. Yeah.
I have no idea. I accidentally put them on the floor. Anyways,
we started this video hot though. We were like, anyway, we're eating chips because we were hungry. And then we just threw them all. And then we're like, AI is controlling a lot of stuff.
Isn't that crazy how AI was there?
What if you had a time machine?
Imagine when an AI had a time machine.
What about slavery in the 50s?
Do you think they'd kill Genghis Khan?
No.
So anyways, it's a 10 out of 10. Thanks for sticking around. yeah, feel free to comment and share and like or whatever. Let us know which of the bullshit you liked and which of the bullshit you didn't like. We're very into feedback because we're just starting out. This is wait. What video is this? 8, 9?
This is 10, bro. This is our 10th podcast.
We need to grow the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Get this fucking shit out of here.
Yo, listen, man. Everything I said.
We need to grow up.
We're
not doing this. What international chips? What is this? Skateboarding slash diving?
Yo, you have
child molester show?
I was waiting for Pancake Family. You have Pancake Family written down? What the fuck is that? I was waiting for you to say that.
That's fry shit, dude.
Yeah, why are you even writing that shit down? You wonder why I don't have a list, bro? Because I don't write bullshit like that.
No, listen. There's a short story where a family was kidnapped.
All right.
What?
Thanks, guys. no, go ahead.
No, do it. That's a good way to stop it. That's a good way to stop it.
Okay, family was kidnapped. Short story. But did it happen?